Imagine, every second of every day, someone, somewhere is watching. It may seem like a plot from a dystopian novel, but this is the reality of our world today. Picture a world where billions of unsuspecting people are under constant surveillance, their actions and behaviors monitored without their consent or knowledge. This isn't a figment of the imagination, but a chilling reality. Welcome to the era of global surveillance, a world where your privacy is invaded without so much as a knock on the door. But it's not just about watching, it's about the commodification of your personal data, a practice known as surveillance capitalism. Your likes, dislikes, habits and preferences are mined and sold to the highest bidder, turning your private life into a marketable product. In this age of technology, privacy has become a luxury few can afford. From your smartphone to your home devices, you are constantly feeding a global surveillance system. Imagine a world where every click you make, every website you visit, every post you share, and every call you make is logged and stored. That's not a dystopian science fiction plot. It's the reality of our digital age. We're not just talking about the government peering over your shoulder. It's a web of surveillance that spans across corporations, tech giants, and marketing companies. Let's break it down. Your smartphone, for instance, is a treasure trove of information. Every app you download, every photo you take, every location you visit, it's all data, ripe for the taking. It's not just about tracking your movements, it's about understanding your behavior, your preferences, your quirks. Then, there are your smart home devices. Your Alexa, your Google Home, your smart TV. They're always listening, always watching. They're not just passive devices, they're active participants in this surveillance web. They're learning about you, understanding your routines, your tastes, your habits. And let's not forget about social media. Every like, share, and comment is a piece of the puzzle that forms your digital identity. Your online interactions, your friends, your interests, they're all part of a complex algorithm that's constantly learning and adapting to you. But it's not just about collecting data, it's about what's done with that data. It's used to build comprehensive profiles about individuals. These profiles are not just about who you are, but what you might do, what you might buy, where you might go. It's predictive, it's prescriptive, and it's eerily accurate. The scary part is, we willingly give up this information. We download the apps, we use the devices, we engage on social media. We've become complicit in our own surveillance. The devices we rely on, ironically, are the very tools that strip us of our privacy. Who are the puppet masters pulling the strings in this grand theater of surveillance? Well, they exist in the shadows, often cloaked under the guise of national security or technological advancement. These puppet masters are none other than powerful governments and colossal tech corporations. They wield vast quantities of data as their marionettes, using this information to craft a world to their liking. Governments, for instance, often justify surveillance under the banner of public safety. But there's a murkier side to it. They leverage this data to identify potential threats, yes, but it's also used to manipulate public opinion and exert control. On the other hand, tech corporations amass data in astronomical proportions. They subtly influence our behavior, tailoring what we see online to sway our decisions, from the products we buy to the news we consume. In this grand game of control, we are but the pawns. Are we doomed to live in a world without privacy, or can we reclaim our freedom? A question that weighs heavy on our minds as we peer into the future of global surveillance. The potential for stricter regulations looms large, with governments and corporations grappling with the delicate balance between security and privacy. Encryption technologies have emerged as a beacon of hope, promising to shield our personal data from prying eyes. But just as a lock is only as good as its key, encryption is only as strong as its weakest link. The importance of being aware and proactive in protecting our personal data can't be overstated. Our digital footprints, once considered inconsequential, can now be pieced together to reveal intimate details about our lives. The fight for privacy is not lost, but it begins with awareness and ends with action. The future of surveillance is still being written, and we must all play our part in shaping it.